How many grams of carbs do you need per day to survive? Give me 4 minutes and I'm going to teach you the answer to this question, which may surprise you, so that you can make more informed decisions about the food you eat instead of basing your dietary choices on utter and complete BS that you may have heard from your doctor, dietitian, nutritionist, and/or government. For those of you who don't know me, hey, my name is Saad. I'm an ADHD and nutrition coach who is certified in functional therapeutic diets. In a nutshell, I help my clients reduce their ADHD symptoms without relying on medication so that they can go from frazzled to focused, get fit, and find time for fun. Also, I have a free video training that you can watch, which will show you exactly how I go through step 1 of my 4-step framework with my clients to help them kick their ADHD to the curb the natural way. Just drop me a line below and I'll reach out and send it your way. In my videos, I like to give you bite-sized pieces of information and strategies that you can use to show your ADHD who's boss. Hint, it's you. You're the boss. So, how many grams of carbs do you need per day to avoid death? Well, let's see. There are 3 macronutrients. I know you know them. Say them with me now. Carbohydrate, fat, and protein. I'll tell you about carbs in just a minute. I'm building suspense here. Let's look at the other 2 first. So first up, we have protein. You can live without protein for a maximum of 70 days and then you will die. Please do not do that. Protein is absolutely essential. We use protein for so many processes. So many parts of our body simply cannot be made without protein. So you need it. There are 9 essential amino acids and 5 conditionally essential amino acids that we get from protein, but without getting too technical on you need protein. How about fat? We also need fat. In fact, if you were looking for something random to Google today, look up something called rabbit starvation. This is something that happens if you only eat rabbit meat for an extended period of time. Rabbit meat is very lean. So lean, in fact, that if you try to survive on rabbit alone, you will die. Bad idea. So yeah, we also need fat to survive. There are 2 essential fatty acids that we need. And again, not going to get too detailed on you here today, but one of them is a type of omega-3 fatty acid and one is a type of omega-6 fatty acid. But the long and the short of it is that you need fat. Okay, so what about carbs? Well, do you remember the food pyramid from back in the day that was basically a giant pile of bread with some veggies on it? Yeah, that was some BS. There is no such thing as an essential carbohydrate. I repeat, there is no such thing as an essential carbohydrate. But wait a minute. I read somewhere that we need glucose to survive, I hear you say. Yes, we do, but we don't need to eat it. Our body can make all the glucose we need through a process called gluconeogenesis. So how many grams of carbs do you need per day to survive? 0. You don't need to eat them at all. Anyone who tells you that you do need to eat carbs is 100% wrong, and you shouldn't listen to anything else nutrition related that comes out of their mouth ever, and I mean that sincerely. So the takeaway from today is that carbs are not required. You do not need to eat them. So, if you don't know this already, the first part in my 4-part framework for reducing ADHD the natural way is through dietary therapy. And the diet that's considered the gold standard in the treatment of ADHD is the ketogenic diet, or keto for short. It's a very low carb, moderate protein, high fat diet. I've created a free video guide that you can watch that shows the exact steps I use with my clients to get them started on keto for mental health. It's free, no email address or opt-in form required. Just drop me a line below and I'll get in touch and send it your way.